Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. You know, on this channel we talk about all things fandom and we talk about them in a positive way. If that's something that appeals to you, you know you've come to the right place. And it's Thursday, so welcome to Thursday. And we're going to be talking today about the DCEU. So let's jump right into it. Is the DCEU actually canceled? That's a persistent rumor that keeps popping up, and rightly so, because at every turn they've run into problem after problem after problem. The current problem being Ezra Miller is a real big issue. Ezra Miller got arrested, as you may or may not know, a third time after the last time we talked about it, for throwing a chair at a woman and busting her head open. So that's not a good look for the DCEU and its stars. It's also not a good look for a new company coming in to buy that property, which is exactly what Discovery has done. Discovery has bought the company that does the DCEU movies. And they're looking to advance and give us a better set of movies. They're looking to give us the DCEU that they believe we always should have had. Now that's where we have to talk, because the problem, like I said, with the DCEU is they've had issues from the very beginning. But the very first issue they had was of their own creation. We got the Man of Steel movie, which was a bit of a divisive movie in itself because you had a much darker, grittier Superman in the vein of the Dark Knight movies, which a lot of people didn't like. Then they added insult to injury by giving you a Batman versus Superman movie without having Batman appear in his own movie first. And in addition to that, Wonder Woman gets to appear in that movie. And then we see Aquaman and The Flash and Cyborg all appear on a short little video clip scene. So after they did that, they then turn around and show us essentially origin movies for each of the characters that appeared in the Justice League, except for the guy who played Cyborg, who got booted out of the DCEU for essentially having a problem with the director, and a few other little things, I suppose, that are behind the scene things maybe we don't know too much about. You could dive down that entire rabbit hole if you want. But now we have Ezra Miller and his problems continuing to add to the DCEU's problems overall. Now this company has bought the DCEU property because they bought Warner Brothers, and now it's Warner Brothers Discovery, and they're hoping to give us the superhero movies they feel we deserve. Now, if they're going to do this and they're going to go forward, in my opinion, there's only one actual way they can do this that will make it good. Not that the rest of the movies weren't good. Like I said, I enjoy them all for what they are. But they can be better. Because the only place that the DCEU can currently go is darker and darker and darker. So maybe all of this becomes a blessing. Maybe the third time we try to get a Justice League movie off the ground will be the charm. Now, rumor has it that the Elseworld Superman movie is now going to be a Henry Cavill Superman movie, which means he's going to stay in the DCEU, which is fine with me. they're probably going to recast Batman. They're probably going to have to recast the Flash. I don't know that they include Cyborg again. And if they do, they're going to have to recast him. Aquaman I'm fine with, and I think a lot of people really grew to like that portrayal of Aquaman, even though it didn't match what they saw in the comic books. And Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot does an okay job as Wonder Woman. She's okay. And I think going forward, they take the things that work and they work with that. You don't have to give everybody a new origin story because we already know their origins now. So you jump into giving them their own individual movies, introducing them, but maybe pretend like they haven't all met up yet. Somehow they haven't all met up yet. The dimensions have changed. I don't know how you do that. But it could very well be that this Flash movie, even though it will probably be dropped on streaming service due to Ezra Miller's indiscretions that he's committed, his crimes, even though that's the case, it may help to set up a new era for DCEU. And the thing of it is, we have several movies coming out that don't actually have anything to do with the worlds we currently see. And that presents a problem too, because the Joker movie being an Elseworld movie was good. The Joker was a good movie. I kind of liked it. The Batman movie that just came out was dark. It was gritty. I liked it, but then at the same time, it didn't feel like necessarily it had to be Batman. You could have put any real hero in there or anti-hero and it would have worked just as well. I actually felt like he bullied a few people in that movie a little bit more than he needed to. But I like Batman being gritty, so I'm not going to cry too much about that. But the thing of it is, going forward, we need a much more light-hearted DCEU. You don't see Marvel creating all this really dark and gritty content. And the reason you don't is because they want it to be family-friendly. As DCEU goes forward, they're getting less and less family-friendly. Look at the Teen Titans show and some of those shows that have already started to air. And the shows that are coming up. All of these shows that we've seen from the DCEU and all of these movies have become increasingly more and more dark. Taking us back to a lighter time may be what we need. So what do you think in the comments? Are you excited about Discovery buying the DCEU? Leave us a comment in the comment box letting us know what you think, because YouTube likes it when we hear from you and we like to hear from you. Also, make sure you are sharing this video with all of your friends so they get all the updates and great content you're getting. Make sure you're hitting that like button. YouTube likes it when you like our video, and every like helps us. Now, also, don't forget to subscribe. Miko says we need more subscribers. Look at him. You want to disappoint Miko. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video we do. And friends, be safe out there, and remember, fandom is family.